When I found out that I had ovarian cancer, it completely brought my childhood to a stop. It made me grow up. I had to grow up really fast. For me to be diagnosed with cancer, that was a pretty big deal, and it was a really scary time. I cried so much, and I didn't want to talk about it because I was in denial. I felt like that I was alone. You know, I was in denial for a very long time, and it took me to like a dark place of being mad at God. And I don't even know if you can be mad at God, but I was very upset with him, and I didn't understand like why me. Coping didn't really come until a lot later, whenever I turned 21 actually, whenever I was able to like legitly go out and drink and stuff, which I did, and that's pretty much how I coped with it. I always knew that, you know, God was going to heal my body. That's where all my faith, all my trust, and all my hope was in God. I remember one night, like, my dad was reading to me after a chemo treatment, and, like, my body was in so much pain. Like, it just hurt. Like, I just laid there whenever he was reading to me. And I remember he started praying for me, and, like, I felt like God just like came and he wrapped his arms around me, and it's the most warmest, like best feeling in the world is like feeling like, you know, somebody is there with you who actually, you know, knows what you're going through and like can relate to, like, you know, you're not alone. I'm still here. Without him being there, like, I wouldn't have made it through. You can try to numb the pain and like not think about things, but you know, they're still there. The one thing that you can always do is turn to God, because you know he's there, like arms wide open, ready to take you just as you are in any condition. There's so much grace and love like that he gives to us just freely because he wants to, that it's hard to ignore. Like whenever you're going through something really, really rough, and it's kind of like, you know, God brought me through to this point. Like, he's going to get me through it. Well, Amber had told me that she had a surprise for me, and like knowing Amber, I had no idea what it was. So I was completely surprised, and it made me cry, and it really like touched my heart that she would think so much of something that I've been through. And I completely think she captured, like, you know, she cried so bitterly. Yes, I cried, and I cried a lot. You know, there are things that I can't do. There are things that, you know, that chemo had that still had side effects that I'm still getting today. And, you know, at those times, like, I talked to Amber about all that, and I think she really captured it, and, you know, really meant a lot.
That he really loves you so. With everything you faced, you overcame when the doctors didn't know.